Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, we're going to be doing one of our full brand reviews. We go from the top to the bottom, the A to Z, the best to the worst of a single brand available at the drugstore. Today, we're focusing on PIXI. Now, I always try to match my top colour to the colour of the branding. Didn't get anywhere near it today, but I tried to do the whole PIXI green thing, ended up in blue. But today we're talking about this brand PIXI, which is a fantastic brand which launched about 6 or 7 years ago. It really shot to prominence about 3 years ago with their Glow Tonic. It was a viral sensation. It was all over Instagram, all over Facebook, and all over here on YouTube. Gorgeous product that I've featured many times on this channel. However, it is just one of the 28 products which they have in their full line here in the UK. They have slightly fewer in the US, but I think they're expanding there, so look out for the products that aren't available yet. I'm going to go from the best to the worst. We're talking the hits, we're talking the misses. PIXI really kindly reached out to me and sent me a range of their products to try. I also bought some of them to top up the ones I didn't have, so that's really kind of them, and obviously I thank them for that. However, it doesn't mean I'm going to give a biased review. All of these reviews are honest and what I think of the product. As with all brands, they have some amazing products. They also have some total duds. If you've watched the video I did on The Ordinary, there were far more hits than there were misses. The same goes for the Inky list. Unfortunately with PIXI, here we have quite a few misses. But in the spirit of positivity and starting as we mean to go on, I'm going to start with the positives, the hits, the products that I think are fantastic and you need in your skincare routine. So let's just start with the iconic Glow Tonic. I don't need to say much here. I've done a review on it. I'll leave it up there. This product is fantastic. As you can see from the bottle, which is just about empty, this is my go-to daily exfoliator. I love it. Not only is it a fantastic mid-strength AHA glycolic acid exfoliator, safe to use every single day, but it's also packed full of humectants and moisturizers, which mean the dryness that you can often get with a glycolic acid exfoliation, the dryness that you can often get with an exfoliating acid is taken away because it's replaced by some of these beautiful humectants and calming ingredients in this. It is fantastic. It took me a lot to put my ordinary 7% toning solution to one side. This product did it. I won't ever look at another glycolic acid toner. Again, I love this product. 10 out of 10. Keeping in the same line, they have their glycolic boost serum. I'll leave an image of it there. I can't possibly test all of these products. I mean, my skincare handler, and I'm also trying loads of different skincare all at once, so I passed these around to various friends and family so they could enjoy it and sharing it and ask for their feedback. Gave the glycolic boost serum to a friend of mine who said she loved it. Very strong, and she said she only managed to use it 3 times a week. So it's kind of a 3 times a week as opposed to the daily if you were using the tonic. It's a beautiful formulation of glycolic acid. Again, it's got those humectants, those moisturizers in, so it does away with some of the side effects and the dryness that you can get with it. A gorgeous product. I'm giving it 9 out of 10, docking a point off because it's £26, whereas this, for the larger size, is 18. I think you're just better using the daily one personally, but if you don't want to commit to something daily and you want a slightly stronger serum formulation, absolutely gorgeous. Now, we're going to move on to some of their masks. They do a range of sheet masks. Again, focusing on what I think is their core product, which is vitamin C and AHA exfoliating acids, glycolic mainly. I'll leave an image of them there. The two that I think are amazing, absolutely amazing, are the vitamin C mask and the glycolic mask. I love these. The glycolic mask is formulated at 10%, which is slightly stronger than the Glow Tonic, but still a really safe level of glycolic acid that you can use every other day or as you need to give you that extra boost, that extra radiance. The vitamin C doesn't have the concentration of vitamin C on there, which I think is a shame, but I've used it and I can tell you it's a mid-strength vitamin C, so not quite the 15% that you get with the Inky list, but I'd say probably around the 10% mark, though again, who knows, because they're not that transparent with the exact concentrations of the strength of the product, which I think is a little bit of a shame, and I'll get onto some of the cons of the brand as a whole later on in the video. These are £10 for 3. This is what makes this a hit product, and I'm giving them 10 out of 10 because for a sheet mask, £3.30 each, under $5 for a really good sheet mask. That is fantastic price point and allows you to really get that spa experience going at home while we're all in lockdown and quarantine. I love these sheet masks, and for the price, I can't fault them. Definitely a fan. Keeping with, I guess, another hit for me would be their glow pads. So the glow peel pads. These are £24 for 30. This is a 20% glycolic acid. And this is, I think, where I really do like PIXI. You've got a range of concentrations. So if you want a daily 5% glycolic acid, use the toning solution. If you want a mid-strength, every so often, use the serum. If you want a really strong, good, robust exfoliation, use the peel pads. You've got that range and that choice. These are 20% glycolic acids. That's up there in strength. It's not quite the same strength as the weekly exfoliator by The Ordinary, the peeling solution, but it's certainly stronger, and you couldn't use it every single day. I love these pads. They're convenient, they're preloaded. Because they're always slightly abrasive, you do get that manual element of exfoliation, which some people do really enjoy. It doesn't do it for me, but some people really enjoy that, and so you get that built in. I think they're absolutely fantastic. £24, they're about average. I mean, all of these prices, £18 here, £24 there, are up there for drugstore, but they're definitely not luxury and bougie price points, if you know what I mean. I think they're good price points for the quality of the formulations that you're buying with these. I love these peel pads. It's not going to convince me to ditch the peeling solution by The Ordinary. That's because it's got salicylic and glycolic in one. It just works better with my skin, but these are really good for people that have slightly drier skin, because that salicylic, which is in The Ordinary one, can be too much. So these are a great alternative to that, and I love them. Now, another hit for me would be, where have I put it at? Their retinol tonic. I've spoken about this. I did a whole video. I'll link it, so I won't say too much on this. Again, £18 for the big one, £10 for this size. I love this product. It's great as a gateway into retinol. I don't use it every day because I like a stronger retinol, but if you're new, if you're in that sort of 18 to 30 category, if you're lucky enough to be in the 18 to 30 category, I'm just out of that, then this would be a great starter retinol for you. It's beautifully formulated, it's calming, it's got chamomile in there, so it's going to tone and calm the skin after a retinol, which can be quite aggressive on the skin and quite aggravating. Gorgeous product, 10 out of 10. Absolutely love it, and you know I've raved about it before. I say 10 out of 10, but I actually can't remember what I gave it in my full review. I think I gave it 8 out of 10, so I think I'm going to have to downgrade it to 8 out of 10 because I can't contradict what I've already said. But it is an amazing and gorgeous product, so you should definitely try that. Now, in terms of the other hits, we've kind of done the acids, being there, that's their main thing. They do have some other products. I think their acids are their standout product, and their vitamin C range is amazing. They do have some other really good products, and one that I loved was the in-shower steam facial. I'm going to leave a image of it there. This product goes on the skin. It's absolutely beautiful. It's packed full of vegan collagen, which is fantastic if you are looking for a plant-based alternative to some other collagen. It's got peptides in there, and it's a formulation that when you put it on the skin, work it in, and it heats up. So it's exothermic and it gives off that heat. I love that on my skin. It feels spa-like, it feels luxurious. The collagen and the peptides left my skin feeling really, really moisturized, and I just felt like I'd almost had a mini facial. And that, so it does what it says on it. It promises you a state facial, and it gives you one, and I loved that about this product. Definitely use it in the shower because it can be a bit messy to wash off, but again, that's what it recommends. And I just stood there, I put my shampoo in, let that do its work, put this on, let it heat up for about 2 minutes, sit on the skin for 2 minutes, and when you wash it off, honestly, it feels like you've had a facial and you've been to the spa. This is a 10 out of 10 product. I gave it to, it's formulated with lavender, so it smells, it has that sensorial element to it. Lavender is very up there when it comes to essential oils that people can react to. So I gave it to a friend of mine who does have slightly sensitive skin, asked her to use it to see if that exothermic, that heating plus the lavender actually wreaked havoc with a sensitive skin. She said it was absolutely fine. If you are sensitive to fragrance, you might need to give this one a miss, but she said it was lovely. In fact, she never gave me it back. So I'm going to have to go buy another one of these, because actually I'm going to start incorporating it at least once a week into my skincare routine to get that collagen, get that humectant, that beautiful moisturization, and feel, you know, like I'm having a bit of an in-shower spa experience. I love this. It's a 10 out of 10, but if you are sensitive, I think the heat might bring out the redness. Coupled with the lavender might just be a bit of a disaster for you, so you might want to give this a miss. Finally, for the hits, this is going to shock a lot of people because most people would expect me to put this firmly on the miss column, but they're peel and polish. Now, anyone that watches this channel knows I hate manual exfoliation. That's where you get that really abrasive beads in products and you're scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. It tears at the skin, it can wreak havoc. It can also create those micro lesions which can then lead to hyperpigmentation. You can end up with worse. It's not worth it. And all of that is because we're too rough when we use it. We press really hard because we want to get that sensation. I just think it's better to steer clear of them. However, there are a whole cohort of people, they might even be in the majority to be honest, who love that feeling of that sort of rough feeling of that manual exfoliation gives you the feeling that the product's working. So I always say to people, combine it with an enzyme or an acid to try and get away from the need to be so harsh. This product does that. It's an enzyme exfoliator, which is great for people that don't want to use an acid. An enzyme is a really great alternative. It's also got lactic acid in there, so a really moisturizing and gentle exfoliating acid. And it's got micro sugars, which are so smooth you can barely feel them. So the damage they can do is minimal. Sugar, even though it's natural, can still damage your skin if you're rough with using it. But this is so finely milled. I think the damage is minimal. I use this and I love it. And I really didn't want to like it, but I really loved it. It's £22 here in the UK, so it's about $25. It is gorgeous. It's got ginseng in it, so it's really going to waken up the skin and get the fluids in the skin moving. So really, I would recommend you use this on a morning. Use it in the shower, but when your face is damp, then again, that sugars can do less damage because that friction is not there when the skin is wet. I really like this product, and it pains me to say it because I really wanted to hate it, but I love it, and I think I'm gonna get myself another one. I gave it to a colleague of mine who has super acneic skin to see if it worked for them. They loved it, I loved it. I think I'm going to go buy another. And if you do like that element of manual exfoliation and you're looking for an enzyme in there, this is your holy grail. It's a niche product, but it's certainly found a gap in the market, and I absolutely love it. So that's all the positives. Got to show a bit of love to PIXI. I do really love the brand, and I'll come on to my thoughts on the brand at the end. But then they have the misses. And the misses are quite numerous, so I'm going to run through these quite quickly. They're Beauty Eye, clever marketing there, patches, £22. They have vitamin C and ginseng in them. I just don't really like them. I get the point, it's a hydrogel patch. You put it on, it calms, it cools the skin. It claims to be able to brighten the eye, freshen the eye, get rid of dark circles. You need a caffeine solution for that. Nothing in here is going to be as effective as a caffeine solution. You're paying £22 versus the ordinary caffeine solution, £5, and you're going to get better results with the caffeine solution. This is a firm miss for me. I don't like hydrogel packaging because it's quite wasteful. Every day you're just chucking away those patches. I'm not a fan of them. I think you should use a caffeine solution if you've got dark circles, and Lord knows I have dark circles at the moment. I use a caffeine solution and it improves them by about 50 to 60%. Literally within 3 minutes. Flawless. These patches did nothing. I gave them away to my cousin. She likes all this sort of thing. She's a big fan of PIXI, and she likes the idea that she's doing a bit of a treatment. That's fine, but it actually did nothing. You'd be better just getting on with the caffeine solution from the ordinary, saving you money and getting better results. Didn't like that at all. The Milky tonic. I hated this. I mean, the smell alone. It smells sort of like a hospital cleaning fluid. It's really gross. It's jojoba, milk, and oat soothing cleanser. Toner. I use the oat cleansing balm by the Inky List. I love oat. It's calming, it's soothing, it's hydrating. It's fantastic if you've got irritated skin. This is just so packed full of fragrance and oils and just everything that's going to inflame your skin. It's not suitable for sensitive at all. And that's kind of what it's aimed at, to calm sensitivity when it's more likely to increase sensitivity. I hated it. And the smell alone, is just, I don't know why I'm going in for another sniff, but the smell alone, No. So PIXI, that's a firm pass. It's also the same price as the other tonics, £18 for the large one. I just don't know where it would fit in your skincare routine, why you'd need it, who would benefit from it. And I think because of the success of the Glow Tonic, then the Retinol Tonic, let's throw another tonic in. The Milky one, that'll do. It's poorly formulated. There's too much. I really, really don't like it. Similarly, the Hydrating Milky Mist, which is the hyaluronic acid and oat elements in that. I hate mists anyway, because you're spraying them, and basically you spray on you and you get every piece of furniture all around you covered in mist, and it's so imprecise and it's not delivering anything. If you want a hyaluronic acid, get the Inculist hyaluronic acid, apply it to your face. This mist is doing nothing. Again, it's got that awful smell. I just really, really didn't like it. They do a Milky cleanser again. Hate it for the same reason. So packed full of things that could irritate and sensitize your skin. The smell alone puts me off. The whole Milky range, give it a miss. Overpriced, not worth it. Another product I'm just not sold on is the collagen and retinol serum. Now, I really was hoping, I'll leave an image of that, I was hoping this one might work. I love collagen. It's a fantastic humectant. For people that don't want to use hyaluronic acid, collagen's a fantastic alternative. There's some science out there that says topically applying collagen can help increase the levels of collagen in skin, which gives you that elasticity, gives you that firmness, that dewiness, and that plump glow that we all want. It's a bit sketchy though. I think you need to use something like a collagen booster serum by the Inculist to really get the peptides working to produce more collagen. This, I don't think it's going to do much. I don't know what retinol's doing in there either. It seems a bit like we're just trying to cram everything into a product. I prefer to use another retinol and then add my serums after. It's £20, so it's much more expensive than a retinol by the ordinary, the Inculist. I didn't like it. Again, it doesn't have the strengths on, so I can't tell you how strong it is. It just didn't work for me. Moving on, the Rose range. I did a review, I'll leave it there, of the Rose Tonic. The Rose range. No. No, I can't deal with the smell. I absolutely love rose flavoured Turkish Delight. I absolutely love some like rose flavourings in food. The smell though, no. And this is so powerful. They do a tonic, they do a cream cleanser, they do an essence, they do a ceramide cream, they do an oil. Bearing in mind this is kind of an 18 to 30 aimed skincare range. Who thought that age group loved rose this much? I mean, clearly they've done their marketing and worked out that everybody, all millennials, love the smell of rose, which is a baffling finding. But everything just reeks of rose, and I can't get away from that. And I think a lot of people can be quite reactive to rose essential oils and things, so you've got to be really careful on that. And everything smells sort of like old. It's like old lady draw liners. That's what it smells like to me. Really didn't like it. Hate it. Not going to go there. Also really didn't like their active cleansers. Now, I know I have a big beef against active cleansers. It doesn't stay on your skin long enough to do anything. You're wasting your money and you're potentially doubling up. So if you've got salicylic cleanser, then you use a salicylic serum. You're doubling up on salicylic. It can be actually quite harmful to your skin at the worst. Similarly, it might just not do anything because you're putting it on, washing it off. They've got a range of quite expensive. They're all £18 cleansers. They do a glow mud cleanser, a glow tonic cleanser, and a vitamin C cleanser. What I don't like about these is they've got the active ingredients in, which they then recommend you follow with one of their tonics. So you're using a glycolic acid cleanser, then you're using the glow tonic, then you're going to go. It just seems like you're doubling up on a lot of products, which is really, really bad news when it comes to skincare. You need to really think about what's in each of your products and structure your skincare routine. I always say I was guilty in my teens. Salicylic acid was like my hero. I had oily skin and everything had to have salicylic acid in or I wouldn't touch it. And as a result, I probably damaged my skin way more than if I just picked one product that had a really good salicylic in it and used it religiously. So I don't like their cleansers. I think they send the wrong message out. I think cleansing should be simple. It shouldn't have active ingredients in. And I think these are expensive for what they are. If you wanted an active cleanser, you'd be far better getting one from like the Inculist, which is half the price. Still just as rubbish, but at least you're paying half the price. Those are the ones... forgetting the T-Zone peel-off mask. This was an £18. I can see what they've done here. Someone's in a marketing suite in PIXI and they've said, we've got a launch coming up. What can we throw in here? Something that's quick to formulate and do a peel-off mask. Blackhead clearing peel-off mask. Yeah, great, good. I'll throw some tea tree oil in there. Yeah, done. £18, sold. I don't know where the thought comes into this. We don't need any more of these. These masks, they rip the skin, they can tear the skin, they can damage the walls of the pores, which make them larger in the long run, so they're quite counterintuitive. We don't need them. I don't know where this is sitting. They don't seem to have any other pore unclogging, declogging masks. This just seems like an add-on that someone thought, oh, let's just throw that out there, we might get a few sales. Didn't do anything for me. I didn't actually buy this because I just thought I don't understand it. I know I'm going to hate the product and I'm going to save my money, but it's £18. It's not worth the money. Now, they do have some others, some honourable mentions. That was the bad, which on reflection, I think is about the same as the good. I think it's a 50-50 brand. They do have some others, which I'm going to mention, some honourable mentions. They do a collagen lip gloss. Now, I'm not a lip gloss kind of guy. Plenty of guys out there are, not for me, so I didn't try this one. I think it's probably a bit gimmicky. You don't need collagen on your lips. It will be humectant, so it will give you a bit of moisture, maybe give you a bit of plumpness, a bit of a boost. But I think for £14 probably is going to be too expensive, but I'm not going to rate it or berate it because I haven't tried it. They do a collagen tonic. I'm really excited about this. Collagen is gorgeous as a humectant. Forget some of the claims that it's going to give you that elasticity back, it's going to plump, all of that. Forget that. Just as a humectant, it's fantastic. And I love their tonics, bar the Milky and the Rose. I love the other three. So I'm really excited about this. It's new. It's literally just launched here in the UK, so I haven't got my hands on it yet, but I'm super excited to try it. And as soon as I do, you guys will be the first to know. Really looking forward to that. They do a vitamin C lotion. I didn't buy it because I've got the vitamin C tonic. I had the vitamin C cleanser. You don't need that much vitamin C in your life. You need it in one step in your routine and one step only. So I haven't tried it, but I'm not going to slag it off. And potentially there could be a market there for people that want to combine a moisturiser and a vitamin C in one. It might be there. I haven't tried it, but it's out there. And finally, the phenomenal, gel. £24, claims to balance the skin's pH and is a fantastic moisturiser. This has rave reviews online. Now, I'm not saying all online reviews are honest, right, and undoctored, but if you take them on face value, rave reviews. Balancing the skin's pH? What is the skin's pH? It doesn't say what the pH of this product is. It should be around 5.4, but it doesn't. Is it balancing it to 7, in which case it's really bad because you need to protect the acid mantle, not neutralise it. Or is it really... No, I don't know. I don't know what the point of this product is. I don't know what the pH is claiming to be. It's not going to say. So I'm giving this a miss. Could be phenomenal if its pH is about 5.4. If it's not, give it a miss. So until I have more information, I'm not trying it and I'm not reviewing it. Now, guys, overall thoughts. When I say it's 50-50, the number of hits is about the same as the number of misses. That's not bad for a skincare brand because all brands at the drugstore do throw out a few quick win products that they know people will buy, but they know in their heart of hearts aren't that great. But as long as they've got some really good, amazing products, I can kind of forgive them for that. Their exfoliating acids are gorgeous, especially their focus on glycolic is fantastic. That in-shower steam facial, game-changingly amazing. All of their products are weak in terms of concentration, which isn't a negative, it's a positive because they're aiming at the 18 to 30 bracket where you're just getting into skincare and you don't need that really strong active ingredient. So I love them for that. I love their packaging. I mean, look at these. These are their tonics. They look so cute and so gorgeous. And I love that. I love them for that. I think they're a really great brand. I would like them to be more transparent with their concentrations. They started really well with the Glow Tonic, and then they just petered off and didn't put pHs or concentrations on anything. I'd like them to be a little bit more clear on that. I'd like them to tone down the fragrance. I mean, every product is like, wham, fragrance overload. It's too much. Tone it down, PIXI, if you can, because a lot of people out there are quite sensitive to fragrance. It's not needed in skincare. I know you want to sell your brand, and I know people want a sensorial experience, but if you could just tone it down a tad, and there are colorants in some of the products. Again, if you're sensitive to that, be aware. I actually love their skincare line, and I am going to end on a real positive to say for the price point, most of their products are really well formulated. It's definitely drugstore pricing. It's up there with drugstore, but you're paying for good formulations and innovative formulations. Get that in-shower steam facial. Get the peel and polish if you want a little bit of a abrasive manual exfoliation as well as a chemical. Beautiful product. I definitely invest in the Glow Tonic. I don't think you'll look back. The misses, just leave them. It doesn't matter. There's enough good to focus on. You don't need some of those misses. Obviously, some of these products were sent to me by PIXI, so thank you very much, PIXI. You know, absolutely wonderful for giving me the opportunity to try them. And I did love quite a few of them. I also didn't like some of them, but I think it pays to be honest. And I don't want to lead you guys astray, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to know, what do you use at the PIXI? What is your go-to? What can't you live without? Leave me a comment below. I would normally, with these full brand reviews, do a giveaway. However, I've already got a giveaway going on with the Ordinary, and I don't want to double up on that. So I've got an exciting giveaway coming up in 4 days' time, which you are absolutely going to love. So watch out for that. Let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up. You guys have been going mad for these full brand reviews, and it's just amazing the amount of support we're getting on the channel at the moment. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I love you all. I do want to give a special mention to PIXI for keeping it cruelty free. I know I've got a lot of subscribers that are all about the cruelty free, and I love that, and we should praise to the hilt companies which have made the ethical decision to not test on animals. PIXI one of them, so they get an extra point for that. Big shout out to PIXI for that, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.